Hi everyone, I'm excited to welcome you to today's webinar titled What's New in Scalefusion Apple Device Management. For those who might be new here, my name is Faninder Kumar. I'm Apple Product Manager at Scalefusion, and I'll be the presenter for today's webinar. We'll be exploring some of the exciting new features and enhancements we have introduced to making Apple devices even more efficient and effective. So before proceeding to the webinar, let's wait for a moment. Probably let's wait for 2 or 3 minutes and then we'll start once more people join in. Yes, I can see more people have joined in. I guess we can resume. To the new people who have joined, I'm Faninder Kumar and I'll be presenting today's webinar, What's New in Scalefusion Apple Device Management. Let me give you a quick overview of today's session. First, we'll start with the introduction of Scalefusion product suite for anyone who might be unfamiliar with it. Then we'll take a deep dive into the latest features and enhancements, especially designed for Apple platform. Next, I'll share a sneak peek into what we have planned for Q1 of 2025. Finally, we'll conclude the session. Now that we have set the stage up, let's dive right in. Scalefusion Unified Endpoint Management, or UEM, is a flagship product designed to simplify device management for organizations of all sizes. It's built to offer seamless control and visibility across range of devices, including Android, iOS, Windows, macOS, Linux, Chrome OS, almost all the platforms out there. Additionally, we have OneIdP, our advanced identity and access management system. OneIdP ensures secure access to corporate apps and resources with features like conditional SSO, just-in-time admin, and device authentication using identity provider credentials. It simplifies user identity management while enhancing security. Our endpoint security product, Veltar, rounds out our offerings by providing robust endpoint security. With Veltar, organizations can configure VPN tunnels, set web content filtering rules, application control, and USB device control, safeguarding sensitive data and ensuring compliance. Our mission is simple: to make IT administration easy, efficient, and effective. With ScaleFusion, IT teams can manage and secure corporate data and devices while empowering users with tools and flexibility they need to be productive with. Now let's focus on what's new in Apple device management. Now moving forward, let's talk about the releases and enhancements in ScaleFusion UEM specific to Apple devices. Let's start with Apple user enrollment, which is a critical feature for personal device management. With this, we are introducing BOAD device enrollment. Employees can easily enroll their personal Apple devices using managed Apple IDs. This ensures that IT can manage corporate data without infringing the personal information. Then comes data segregation. When a device is enrolled, a separate APFS volume gets created so that the corporate data is stored there. That ensures that the personal data and the corporate data stays separate. Next comes policy control. To further enhance security, we restrict data transfer between personal and managed apps. This ensures that sensitive corporate data is never compromised. Moving on to ADE pre-state setup and global admin feature. With pre-state setup, ADE or automated device enrollment on macOS devices can be simplified for the end users. IT admins can configure the user and admin accounts directly out of the box, reducing deployment time and complexity. Coming to the global admin, if the devices are not set up via ADE, you can use global admins to set up an admin account to your macOS devices for management activities. This ensures that even devices outside the ADE workflow are ready for enterprise level deployment. Next, let's talk about one of the most exciting features, enforcing OS updates with declarative device management. With DDM, also known as declarative device management, we are introducing a new level of automation and efficiency. The first thing is self-configuration. Apple devices can now manage their own settings, updates, and security policies. This reduces the need for manual oversight by IT admins. Next comes enforced updates. IT admins can now enforce the updates to be installed on the Mac devices at the configured time. This ensures that even if there are multiple devices spread across the globe, the OS updates will get installed at the configured time irrespective of the time zone. Real-time security updates. IT admins can push security updates instantly, ensuring devices are always protected and ready for deployment. We have also made significant upgrades to our remote support capabilities. Here's what's new. On-screen keyboard shortcuts. Admins can now perform quick actions on devices during a remote session without needing physical access. Multiple screen and scroll support. IT admins can now switch between multiple monitors or scroll through the user screen seamlessly during a remote session. Clipboard transfer. This allows admins to copy and paste text between their own devices and the remote device. It's a small but mighty feature that saves a lot of time. File sync. Admins can push and pull files to and from the remote devices during a session. This makes it a lot easier to transfer logs, documents, or any other necessary files. Beyond these major updates, we have also introduced the ability to fetch system logs for troubleshooting. This becomes a critical part when there is a software update that is pushed but not getting updated, or if there is an app that is published but it is not getting updated. We can simply fetch the system logs, for example, the install logs of an application, or the ability to fetch system logs for troubleshooting. This allows admins to fetch system logs or the install logs of the applications, thereby debugging any potential issues that they face during deployment. We have introduced an option to install enterprise EPUB and PDF files directly into Apple Books, and added restrictions to manage Apple Intelligence and disk management settings. With the introduction of iOS 18 and macOS 15, iOS has introduced new settings to manage Apple Intelligence, and also on macOS devices, admins can now configure the new disk management settings managed via DDM. We have also released a feature to manage activation log and bypass codes, ensuring devices remain accessible when needed. Even if it is lost, the devices can be recovered. Moving on to the next slide, let's talk about releases and enhancements in OneIdP Zero Trust Access. Here's what's new. OneIdP brings advanced identity and access management to the forefront, ensuring that users and devices securely interact with corporate resources while adhering to zero trust principles. Here's a detailed explanation of its key features. Conditional SSO. With conditional SSO, users experience seamless one-click access to corporate apps and resources. This feature leverages device signals such as compliance status, device location, or enrollment state to validate user access. By analyzing these contextual factors, conditional SSO enhances security while maintaining a smooth and productive user experience. IT admins can configure SSO rules to ensure that only authorized users on secure devices can access sensitive information. Just-in-time admin. This feature empowers standard users by providing temporary admin access only when necessary. For example, if a user needs to install a specific software or change certain configurations, just-in-time admin ensures they have elevated privileges for a limited duration. Once the task is complete, the elevated privileges are revoked automatically, minimizing the risk of misuse and security breaches. The approach ensures operational efficiency while maintaining strict security controls. The admin can also see the operations done by the user when having just-in-time privilege. Next comes device authentication. This feature simplifies the authentication process by eliminating the need for separate passwords or additional credentials. Additionally, by verifying the device's identity alongside the user's credential, it ensures that access is granted only to secure and compliant devices. This creates a context-aware access environment, reducing potential vulnerabilities. Next comes the user identities. OneIdP allows organizations to create and manage user identities flexibly. IT admins can create new accounts using a custom domain or integrate existing accounts such as Active Directory, G Suite, etc. into the system. This integration ensures consistency in user management across the organization. This reduces administrative overhead, and furthermore, robust identity management supports user role assignments, group policies, and access controls, enabling fine-grained access governance. Now moving on to our third product, Veltar, which is an endpoint security solution that we have built in 2024. Our Veltar endpoint security product delivers comprehensive solutions for securing endpoints across your organizations. Here's a detailed look at its key features. Web content filtering. This feature ensures a secure web browsing environment by restricting access to unsafe or unwanted web traffic. IT admins can create a custom policy to block harmful websites, ensure productivity by preventing access to distracting domains, and maintain compliance with organizational or industry specific guidelines. By logging browsing activities, it also provides insights into user behavior to enhance security further. VPN tunnel. Employees can securely access corporate assets from any location using advanced encryption. The VPN tunnel establishes a secure connection between remote users and the corporate network, protecting sensitive data from interception during transit. This feature is ideal for hybrid and fully remote environments, ensuring that employees have consistent and secure access to critical resources. Moving on to the next offering within Velta, device access control enables IT admins to define which devices or peripherals can connect to organizational endpoints. By restricting access to unauthorized USB drives, external storage devices, or peripherals, sensitive data remains protected and the risk of malware infiltration is minimized. This ensures compliance with security policies while maintaining operational integrity. Along with device access control, we also provide application control for macOS devices. With application control, admins can choose which applications are supposed to run on the devices and which should be blocked. This proactive approach to endpoint security prevents the execution of unverified or malicious program, reducing the attack surface. IT admins can define whitelist or blacklist and enforce policies to maintain a secure and compliant application ecosystem. Before we conclude, let's look at what's coming in Q1 2025. The first feature is shared iPads. Shared iPads will enable collaborative workflows by allowing multiple users to access the data on a single device. Each user's data will remain secure and separate, making it ideal for educational institutions and dynamic workplaces. And to help organizations stay compliant with industry standards, we are introducing detailed compliant benchmarks. These benchmarks will allow IT teams to monitor, measure, and maintain compliance across their fleet effortlessly. Secure Apple Patch Management. This feature will provide IT admins with enhanced control over OS updates, ensuring that all macOS devices are updated securely and on time. Automated patching will minimize downtime and security risk associated with outdated systems. We are also adding VPN capabilities for macOS. With the macOS VPN solutions, employees will have secure access to corporate networks even while working remotely. We are also bringing third-party app catalog for macOS. Simplifying app deployment for macOS, this catalog will offer IT admins a curated list of third-party apps that can be securely installed across devices. This ensures users have access to the tools they need while maintaining control over application security. Workflows for macOS will introduce advanced automation capabilities, enabling IT teams to streamline repetitive tasks such as provisioning, policy updates, and compliance checks. These workflows are designed to boost productivity and reduce manual intervention. Thank you all for your time and attention today. I hope this session has given you valuable insights into the new and upcoming features at Scalefusion Apple Device Management. For more information, you can visit our website at www.scalefusion.com or check out our events page for upcoming webinars. Thank you.